Stretch Panic!
Greetings and salutations all, and welcome to Invisible Let's Plays project. I will be your hostess Zira, the ClaroRead English American voice, for ClaroRead Brave browser extension. Based on the personal request from the user Arfuirl, Zira will be the voice to chat and comment on the entire video, for Let's Play Stretch Panic, a game from 2001, a game that came with a manual since the game's story is not clear only from the visuals, so I will have to read the entire manual and the Wikipedia page and the fandom wiki for you, to teach you about the game, its features, and its gameplay, and also to give Invisible some time to collect points and defeat the bosses one after the other. This game is a boss rush style with prerequisites points to perform the exorcism. Invisible will start a new game, and I will start explaining the game right now. The game, if played right, can be defeated in under an hour and a half at maximum, and if the player makes mistakes, then the player will have to correct them. This game will have 12 bosses, and a number of points collection levels. Let's start reading the wiki. Stretch Panic, known as Freak Out in Europe and Oceania and Hipporinda, in Japan, is an action platform video game designed by Treasure Co. Ltd. It was a landmark title for the developer as it was their first game to feature movement on a 3D plane. Prior to Stretch Panic, they had been a developer of 2D titles. The game revolves around a girl named Linda who has the power to pinch, stretch, and bend objects and enemies with a magic scarf as she battles her evil sisters. The game was released on July 27, 2001 in Europe, August 28, 2001 in North America, and December 6, 2001 in Japan. The story stars a girl named Linda who lives with her 12 vain sisters, who are obsessed with beauty and treat Linda as their errand girl, often making fun of her scarf. One day, a mysterious present appears on the family's doorstep which, upon being opened, unleashes 13 vanity demons. As 12 of the demons manage to kidnap and possess the other sisters, The 13th demon becomes stuck in Linda's scarf. With everyone sucked into a weird dimension, Linda, now having full command over her newly possessed scarf, sets out to save her 12 sisters and exorcise the 12 demons possessing them. Stretch Panic sees players in the role of Linda, a girl who must use her newly possessed scarf to rescue her sisters that have been possessed by demons. Linda's scarf has the unique ability to grab onto its environment and stretch it as if it were elastic. Players can aim the scarf towards an object or enemy and, once it has grabbed something, pull it and then snap it back to damage it. Linda can also grab the ground, and then pull back and launch herself across distances and heights. Linda can also grab onto an object or enemy and charge up the tension of the scarf to perform a charging headbutt move. Damage is determined by 3 levels: weak blue attacks, medium yellow attacks and strong red attacks that are achieved by attacking an enemy's weak points. The health of Linda and the bosses are represented by a star-shaped chart, which fills up as they take damage. If Linda takes too much damage and fills up her star chart, she will be returned to the main hub. The game starts off in a main hub, where players can access the available levels, save their progress, and access a gallery where they can freely stretch the bosses they have exorcised. There are 2 sets of levels, X levels, which are platforming levels, and boss fights. The X levels are notable for having only one enemy type, women with comically enormous breasts. Points can be earned by attacking these enemies on their weak points, their heads, which are required to enter each of the boss levels. Each boss is unique, featuring its own strategies and weak points. Linda can defeat each boss by dealing enough damage to it, after which she can re-enter the stage at no extra cost. However, to truly defeat a boss and rescue the possessed sister, the player must successfully perform a smart bomb move, which requires 5 points to use, to exorcise the demon possessing the boss before defeating it. As bosses are defeated, more levels become available. The game received mixed reviews. According to the review aggregation website Metacritic, Maxim gave the game a mixed review, over a month before it was released stateside. Chester Chet Barber of Next Gen said, "Stretch Panic looks unique and includes a few original ideas, but with such a flawed game design, it's not worth the effort." In Japan, however, Famitsu gave it a score of 30 out of 40. Treasure Co., Limited A is a Japanese video game developer based in Tokyo known for its action, platform, and shoot-'em-up games. The company was founded in 1992 by former Konami employees seeking to explore original game concepts and free themselves from Konami's reliance on sequels. Their first game, Gunstar Heroes, 1993, on the Sega Genesis, was a critical success and established a creative and action-oriented design style that would continue to characterize their output. Treasure's philosophy in game development has always been to make games they enjoy, not necessarily those that have the greatest commercial viability. Treasure grew a cult following for their action games developed during the 1990s, and though initially exclusive to Sega platforms, they expanded to other platforms in 1997. The company earned recognition from critics, being called one of the best Japanese indie studios and 2D game developers. The company's output decreased in the 2010s, with their most recent release being Gayest Crusher God in 2014. Games developed by Treasure Co. include Gunstar Heroes, McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure Dynamite Heady, Yu Yu Hakusho Makyo Toitsusen, Alien Soldier, Light, Crusader, Guardian Heroes Mischief Makers, Silhouette Mirage, Radiant Silvergun, Rakubaki Showtime Bangayo Sin and Punishment. Sylphade, The Lost Planet. Stretch Panic, Freak Out. Akariga. Tiny Toon. Adventures, Buster's Bad Dream. Hajime no Ippo, The Fighting. Wario World. Dragon Drive, D-Master's Shot. Astro Boy, Omega Factor. Gradius V. Guardian Heroes. Gunstar Super Heroes. Bleach, The Blade of Fate. Sega Ages 2500 Volume 25, Gunstar Heroes Treasure Box. Bleach, Dark Souls. Ban Bleach, vs Crusade. Gaio Spirits. Sin and Punishment, Star Successor. Bangayo HD, Missile Fury. Gayest Crusher. Gayest Crusher God. Now it's time to start reading the fandom wiki. I hope you enjoy it. Stretch Panic, also known as Hippolinda, in Japan and Freak Out in Europe and Oceania, is a game developed by Treasure for the PlayStation 2. Gameplay. The gameplay focuses on Linda's scarf and the use of the control sticks for aiming grab attacks. A main mechanic of the game is being able to grab onto anything in the environment and characters for platforming and attack. The UI shows 2 stars for Linda's health, bottom left of the screen, and the boss health, top right of the screen. The stars fill up as damage is taken, and if the star is filled, the enemy or Linda is defeated. The colors in the star correlate to damage, with blue being light damage, yellow being medium damage, red being heavy damage, and green being special damage. During gameplay, an arrow called a stretch point can appear as a hint for an enemy's weak point. Linda's demon scarf's eye at the bottom right of the screen will open when Linda grabs onto an enemy. It's called a stretch-o-meter. It changes from yellow to red depending on how much you stretch an enemy. Linda's attacks are stretching, using the right analog stick. Scarf flip, pressing the R3 button after the environment or an enemy is grabbed. Torpedo attack, charge stretch-o-meter to full. Throw, R3 button, only with small enemies or objects. Scarf bomb, hold L3 and R3 button at the same time, when an enemy is grabbed, used to exorcise the sisters. The levels are split into 2 types, one being boss battles and the other being open stages, X-Worlds, where the Bonita Zuko enemies roam. These levels are used to grind points to be able to use special attacks during boss fights and to enter boss rooms. There are 12 bosses for each sister, and the goal is to not only drain their health but also exorcise them with a smart bomb attack which requires points to use. All bosses and enemies can be viewed in their models played within the Gallery of Shame. Plot. The story revolves around Linda and her 12 sisters who she must save from demons who've targeted the girls for their vanity. Manual version. Linda lived in a big house on the outskirts of town with her 12 sisters, all of whom were extremely vain. All day long her sisters would put on makeup, try on different clothes and strut about the house admiring themselves in mirrors. They rarely talked, pausing only to compliment each other on how beautiful they looked. "My, how beautiful I look today," said Jelly-chan as she admired herself in one of the house's many large mirrors. "This outfit looks absolutely fabulous on me. Linda, don't I look spectacular?" "Yes, Jelly, you look lovely," as always replied Linda, who wasn't in the least bit vain. Linda could not understand her sister's fascination with their appearance. The only piece of clothing Linda truly loved was a tatty old green scarf which had been given to her by her father. "And look at you, always wearing that gaudy striped shirt and stupid cap. And that scarf. It's so old it should be buried. Honestly, Linda, you're a complete disaster. Why don't you let us give you a makeover?" Because I don't want a makeover. I like my clothes. At least they fit me. That skirt is obviously 2 sizes too small for you. Don't you take that tone. A voice with jelly, said Spirit, the oldest of the sisters. She's right, you do look like a mess. Now make yourself useful and go down to the mall and pick up our cosmetics order. Linda was the youngest in the family and was used to being bossed around. Since her sisters rarely left the house, they couldn't stand to be away from their wardrobe for very long. Linda was always delegated to go into town for groceries and whatnot. Linda didn't really mind though. In truth, she liked to get outside and enjoy the break from her sisters once in a while. So Linda walked down the lawn, rode into town and picked up her sister's cosmetics order from the beauty store. There were so many boxes Linda could barely carry them all. As she staggered back from town, trying to keep her balance with the boxes stacked way above her head, she heard the sound of a vehicle getting closer. She looked around but couldn't see anything, even though the sound was getting louder and louder. Suddenly, from out of nowhere, a large truck with a bizarre logo emblazoned on the side appeared and zoomed by Linda, almost hitting her. Linda lost her balance and dropped all the boxes. As the truck drove away into the distance, it seemed to her that the logo on the side was almost laughing at her. No, it must be her imagination. Linda slowly gathered up the boxes and continued on towards home. Meanwhile, the truck pulled to a stop outside Linda's house. A few seconds later the front door opened and a large package was pushed inside. Before anyone could see who, or what, had made the delivery, the door slammed and the truck drove away. All of the 12 sisters gathered round the package, curious as to what it was, and who it was for. Maybe it's food for me, said Jelly-chan hungrily. Perhaps it's makeup for me, said Mirage hopefully. No, it must be that new blouse I ordered, said Samantha, excitedly. That's strange, there's no address on it. Just this beauty set flyer, commented Spirit. As Spirit reached out to pick up the leaflet, the box began to shake. All the sisters jumped back, startled. Slowly the tabs unfolded and the box began to open by itself. As the sides dropped to the floor, an ominous-looking doorway was revealed. The door was closed, but a mysterious could be heard from inside. Sisters, don't be frightened. Gather round and be enlightened. For we have come from far away to grant your heart's desire this day. Such glamour we have rarely seen. You all could pass as beauty queens. Your clothes look great, as does your hair. Your makeup is without compare. And yet, you feel it's not enough. For any girl can buy this stuff. You want a look that's more unique. A style beyond conventional chic. Well ladies, it's your lucky day. There is no reason to dismay. For it is well within our power to change your very shape this hour. Now ultimately it's your decision to manifest your inner vision. But trust us, it's the best cosmetic. We guarantee you won't regret it. Your vanity has drawn us here. Let your pride overcome your fear. Your desire is the only key to unlock the Museum of Agony. By the time the voice had finished, the sisters had completely forgotten about Linda and their cosmetics delivery. In fact, they had completely forgotten about everything. They barely even noticed as the door slowly began to open. As Linda approached the house, tired from carrying her sister's cosmetics boxes all the way back from the store, a blinding light started flashing from inside, visible through all the windows. There was a large explosion, windows shattered, and the light spread, engulfing Linda. Linda dashed inside, and instantly saw the source of the light. Standing right there in the middle of the front hall was a mysterious open doorway with light pouring out. Linda approached the door cautiously. As she stepped closer, she heard a strange high-pitched mischievous laugh. Then, right before her eyes, her scarf started to move, coiling around her like a snake. Linda gasped as the end, turning black, split like fingers, and a huge eye opened on the back. Her scarf had become possessed. Linda was afraid the scarf might try to attack her. After a few seconds, she realized that it actually seemed to like her. Just then, Linda heard the whispering voice coming from the other side of the door. Because of the light, she could not see who was speaking. Linda, step through the portal. Join your sisters. Join us. What have you done with my sisters? Shouted Linda defiantly. They have been made beautiful, like your scarf. Do you want to become beautiful, Linda? I don't want to become anything. I just want my sisters back. If you want them, hissed the voice, then come and get them. Even though she was scared, Linda knew she was her sister's only hope. Without hesitation, she stepped through the doorway and into the light. Reception. Stretch Panic received mixed reviews at release. It's mostly praised for its original ideas but lack of substance and flaws. It seemed to be more well received in Japan, but that may have to do with the Japanese release having some additions to make gameplay easier and more enjoyable. Credits. Director, Koichi Kimura. Programmers, Yoshiyuki Matsumoto, Yuji Yamanaka, Tohei Katagai. Artists, Kiyotaka Ahashi, Takuro Nakamura, Koichi Kimura, Go Nakazawa. Composer, Norio Hanzawa. Trivia. Stretch Panic was Treasure's first free-roaming 3D game. In the game's Japanese title, Hippa means pull in Japanese, so the game's Japanese title literally translates to Pull Linda, which might have sounded stupid if it was titled that in localization, which is probably why it was retitled Stretch Panic in its North American localization and as Freaked Out in its PAL region localization. Enemies: Bonita Zuko, Sirens Minions, and Droid Zuko. Zuko are the main antagonists of Stretch Panic. They're vanity demons that have targeted Linda's sisters. Zuko vaguely resemble birds with their beak-like faces. They have round black eyes and large toothed smiles. Different types of these Zuko vary, as some have arms and legs and some have only one pair of them. The Zuko that appear when a sister is turned into a demon hold trumpets and drums with drumsticks. The Zuko with trumpets have red heads, yellow arms, and green and yellow bodies in addition to a yellow trumpet. The Zuko with drums have purple faces, cream arms and legs, and yellow and pink bodies. Their drums are light pink and white with a yellow and orange drumstick. Unlike most Zuko, they have small white wings on their back. Bonita Zuko appear as humanoid females with large breasts. They have simple faces with cat-shaped mouths. They all have their hair up in bunches and wear swimsuits. They come in color variations which act differently. The Bonita colors are light skin, blonde hair, and a black swimsuit. Tan skin, brown hair, and a blue swimsuit. Tan skin, brown hair, and a red swimsuit. X-World Zuko. Enemies that are exclusive to the Japanese version, Hippa Linda. The new creatures consist of a seal creature and a head that resembles Face-Off. The seals have a pink face and yellow tail with a small fin around their center is an orange mouth with white teeth protruding from it. The faces have dark skin and facial features like Face-Off. They have yellow and purple multicolored eyes with white eyeliner and thick blue lashes. Their noses are pointed and orange and they have white lips with yellow teeth. They additionally have a pink top knot like face-off spinner Zico that are exclusive to Hippo Linda. They accompany Spinner in her fight. They're simply yellow balls. Android V2.1 Zico. The Zico that accompany Android V2.1 in her fight resemble Android's helmet and come in two colors, blue and yellow. The yellow Zico create electricity and the blue Zico conduct it. Strategy. To defeat Bonita Zico, Linda must pinch their bodies, however their breasts are immune to grab attacks, so Linda must maneuver around to their backs to attack their bodies. If pushed off a ledge they can simply fly back. All Bonita except the red Bonita take 2 red hits to defeat. Red Bonita take 4 red hits. The different color of Bonita act differently. Black Bonita rush at Linda and try to push her off the edge. Blue Bonita will rarely body slam Linda if they notice her. Red Bonita will punch, rush and body slam. Trivia. In early screenshots it seemed that Bonita Zico colors all behaved the same as Red Bonita. New Zico were added to the Japanese version of Stretch Panic to make collecting points easier. Linda is the main character and protagonist of Stretch Panic. Linda is small, has fair skin, blue eyes, and ginger hair held in pigtails with white tips. She wears a purple and orange striped tank top with orange armbands, green baggy trousers and orange sandals. She wears a red bobble hat with a face on it. The band is purple and has 3 badges on it. The most noticeable aspect of her appearance is her green scarf that she wears all the time. When possessed by the demons of vanity, it becomes a black hand with multicolored patterns and a yellow eye on its palm. Art for Hippo Linda often features Linda with darker, more orange skin and sometimes no patterns on her hat badges. Personality. Linda is shown as a kind-hearted and caring girl who goes out of her way for her sisters despite their treatment of her. She loves her sisters very much and is motivated to save them when possessed. Unlike her sisters, she is pure and could not be turned into a demon by the demons of vanity. The manual describes her as mature, hard-working and good-natured, taking on aspects of her father. Manual description. Although Linda is the youngest of the 13 sisters, she is, in many respects, the most mature. While the rest of her sisters aspire to be like their mother, which has led to their vanity, Linda takes after her father, making her both hard-working and good-natured. On her 6th birthday, Linda's father gave her a bright green scarf, a present which she wears every day as a reminder of him, regardless of the weather. By a twist of fate, Linda's scarf has become home to a demon of vanity. The demon possesses the power to deform any object it touches, by giving that object elasticity from the point of contact, regardless of its original substance. Linda has control over this demon, as long as she satisfies its desire to stretch things. Linda is also very fond of her tomato monster cap, on which she has pinned her 2 favorite badges, Heckle, the sun, and Jekyll, the crescent moon. Despite how conceited her older sisters behave, Linda loves them all dearly and will go to any lengths to save them. Story. In Stretch Panic, Linda is the protagonist whose goal is to rescue her 12 sisters from the demons of vanity. At the start of the game she's seen taking home her sisters' order of cosmetics from the city to their home. On the journey she gets knocked down by a speeding truck that heads towards her home. The truck is revealed to be the demons of vanity that turn Linda's sisters into demons as well as turning her scarf into one too. It is then Linda's quest to rescue and exorcise her sisters to save them all. Once Linda saves all her sisters from the demons of vanity, they parade home together. Trivia. In pre-release screenshots, Linda's eyes weren't as detailed as the final texture and were just a flat blue. The badges on her hat are named Heckle and Jekyll, and the hat itself is called the Tomato Monster Cap. Linda's sisters are characters from Stretch Panic. They have been possessed by vanity demons and must be rescued by Linda throughout the game. There are 12 sisters altogether, excluding Linda. Appearances. Linda's sisters have varying appearances which are entirely random. The random choices have 3 body types and 3 hairstyles and outfits for each, with 3 color schemes for each outfit ensemble. This results in 27 different sister variations. The 3 body types are small and short, slim and tall, and medium-sized and round. Personalities. The sisters are described as being vain and selfish, looking up to their mother. However, once rescued by Linda, they seem to be grateful and appreciate her more. Story. In Stretch Panic, Linda's sisters are possessed by Ziko and turned into monsters that are each girl's view of perfect beauty. They act as bosses in the game. They are Spinner, Cinder, Siren, Miss, Mecca, Android V2.1, Face Off, Demo NICA, Jelly Chan, Samantha, Cyan, Mirage, Spirit. Trivia. The sisters' appearances won't always match their manual descriptions, such as Cyan not being short. This could mean that the descriptions were added late into development when they couldn't change the random feature. The manual names the sisters with the same names as their bosses. Boss fights. Once again we must remind you that the sisters' appearances will not always match the manual description, because the manual descriptions were added after the developers finished programming the game. Thus every single sister of Linda's sisters has the possibility of appearing in 27 different styles. What does that mean? Once you start fighting a sister, you can easily keep defeating her without exorcism until the right model based on the manual appears, or until your most favored model appears, and then apply exorcism to save the sister in the form of your choosing. Meaning it's possible to give Linda 12 small sisters, 12 tall sisters, or 12 rounded sisters. It's truly based on your own preference. Or keep trying until you get the sister based on the manual. Anyway, we'll start with Siren. Siren is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. She's an early and easy boss. Appearance. Siren is a tall female humanoid. She has white skin and teal hair with a center parting that goes down to her shoulders and flicks out at the side of her face. She wears a light cream-colored dress with long sleeves that conceal her hands usually. Her dress is wide at the bottom and covers a great deal of her boss arena. She further has a light pink belt. Her eyes are always closed. In her demon form her skin is light blue and she has bright green hair that points outwards horizontally. Her eyes are wide and yellow and her expression is now evil with arched eyebrows and a wide grin. Her dress is dark pink with a revealing slit down her chest and jagged sleeves. She also has a yellow belt. Manual description. Siren's original ambition was to become a successful opera singer. Well, in her possessed form she's singing to a potentially captive audience. They say music has the power to transform the soul. In Siren's case, this transformation is quite literal. Don't be deceived by her innocent facade. When this dark diva sings, all hell is about to break loose. Strategy. Siren will not attack when in her usual form. Linda must grab each of her followers away from the bottom of her skirt so they can run to safety. Once this is done, Siren will shout and cause damage to herself. This is the basic strategy for Siren, however you can defeat her by attacking fast enough and ignoring the followers, and she will be defeated before she even has time to transform. If the followers aren't removed from her skirt, Siren will turn into her demonic form, and any followers that were consumed will become floating demonic versions of themselves, which will attack Linda. Siren will also physically attack Linda in this form. Quotes. What? Damn it. That was uncalled for. Gather round, children. You hit me. I am reborn. Paralysis attack. Etymology. Siren's name comes from the mythological creature of the same name. They are known to use their singing to lure sailors at sea to their deaths. This matches Siren's use of singing to lure in her followers before turning them into demons. Trivia. Siren's voice line "damn it" is reused with Mirage and Demo Nica, with a lower pitch. Siren is one of the only sisters that can bleed when attacked. In pre-release screenshots, Siren's boss room was the same as Cinder's, and she had at least 13 followers. In other pre-release screenshots, the stage doesn't change appearance when Siren turns into her demon form. Spinner, Ciceruca, is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. She's an early and easy boss. Appearance. Spinner is a vaguely humanoid female with a multicolored body and wings. She has a pointed head which is light pink at the front and dark blue at the back. She has circular eyes that are red, white and blue, and has an open mouth smile. Her main body is fuchsia, purple, and blue. She has small pink arms and green wings that extrude from her body. Her wings are green with darker green outlines and red circle patterns that resemble her eyes. At the bottom of her body is a dark gray sphere, and each segment of her body is separated by red bands. The extended parts of her body are white and yellow, striped. Manual description. Spinner is one of the younger sisters and is extremely hyperactive. She is very sporty and enjoys outdoor activities. Before she was seduced by the demons of vanity, she enjoyed running around and around in circles to make herself dizzy and tired. Her transformed state is balanced like a pendulum to take full advantage of her centrifugal fascination. Strategy. When Spinner spins, Linda should lure her over to the pink spots in the ground of her boss arena. This will cause Spinner to get stuck, leaving her open for attack. Quotes. Somebody help me. Help me, I'm stuck. Here I come. Preparing attack. Wah. Hurt. Trivia. Her design may be based off a drinking bird toy. In pre-release screenshots, Spinner uses X Island as her boss room. Cinder is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. She's an early boss. Appearance. Cinder is a female humanoid with an enormous head. She has light blue skin and bright pink hair that is tied into many low ponytails with colored beads. Her eyes are small and white, and she has an enormous mouth with zigzag patterns inside and a red uvula. She wears a sleeveless dress with wavy patterns of lime green, purple, and green with a wavy orange color. Manual description. Before she was possessed by the demons of vanity, Cinder always had an unhealthy fascination with fire. Now that she has been transformed into her own image of perfect beauty, Cinder's pyromaniac tendencies have once again resurfaced. Cinder's weak spot is her explosive Adam's apple, the fiery source of her power. When she breathes fire, she is both at her most dangerous and vulnerable. Strategy. Cinder's weak point is her red uvula. If Linda grabs it, Cinder will implode, causing high damage. Quotes. Now I'm really mad. Oh, toasty. Shao. Etymology. Cinder's name comes from cinders that can be found in a fireplace. Her name could also come from Cinderella since Stretch Panic's story shares similarities with the fairytale. Trivia. In pre-release screenshots, Cinder's fire was more realistic instead of the little fire faces used in the final version. This old effect was also used in early artwork. Miss Mecca is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. Appearance. Miss Mecca is an enormous robot with a driver at the top. The robot body is mainly a dark blue with silver striped joints. The arm and leg joints as well as her chin are a pink-red color. Her arms act as cannons and have yellow circular protrusions near the ends. The gun insides are yellow also. Her face is silver with silver rivets along her chin and she has green circular eyes. The driver is a green creature in a white lab coat with spiked red hair and yellow eyes or glasses. She holds long brown control sticks with blue ends and looks through a yellow screen. Manual description. Miss Mecca is the most creative of all the sisters. Before she became consumed with vanity, she wanted to become an inventor. Her vision of perfect beauty is to see herself at the helm of one or more complex inventions. Unfortunately for Linda, that invention is a giant robot. But don't worry, the robot is far from perfect, and can be thrown off balance with a well-placed torpedo attack. Strategy. To deal extra damage on Miss Mecca, Linda must grab Miss Mecca's legs to make her stumble. If Linda uses a torpedo attack while by the electric wall in her arena, she will be dealt extra damage by electrocution. Quotes. I'm gonna kill you. Damn it. Trivia. Despite her name, Miss Mecca is actually the driver atop the robot. In pre-release screenshots, Miss Mecca's boss room was the same as Cinder's. The driver of Miss Mecca will bleed when the robot is electrocuted. Miss Mecca uses some other voice lines of other sisters but with a robotic overlay on them. Miss Mecca's portrait from the Museum of Agony is a reference to Mega Man. Specifically his jump sprite from the original games. Face Off is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. Appearance. Face Off is a humanoid female with an enormous head. She has light tan skin with red lips, a blue nose, pink and yellow pierced ears and red, blue, white, and yellow multicolored eyes. Her green hair is tied into a top knot. She has a purple and yellow torso and legs with a lighter yellow domed-shaped rear with a purple cat face on it. Her arms are long and ribbon-like with orange and lime green stripes. When her facial features are removed, her face turns bright red. Manual description. More than any other sister, Faye was obsessed with her facial features, her nose, her eyes, her mouth, her ears. She always paid special attention to each. Now, her face is gigantic and her features have a life of their own. If her facial features could somehow be rearranged on her head into a Picasso-style random configuration, the embarrassment would surely lower her defense. Strategy. To deal strong damage to Face Off, Linda must pull off her facial features then put them back on. Doing this will make Face Off go red in embarrassment and be vulnerable to attacks. However, to finish the fight quicker, you can simply attack her without removing her facial features. Quotes. I'm blind. I'm blind. Get out of my way. Guys, come back. My face. My face. Etymology. Face Off is a corruption of Face Off which links to her theme of removing her facial features. Trivia. In the Japanese manual, Face Off appears with darker skin. This color matches a Nezuko added in the Japanese version. She's based off the Toyamar potato head. In pre-release screenshots, face-off used Samantha's boss room, which had an unused parasol structure at the center. In other pre-release screenshots, the animals in Face-Off's boss room had their crotches censored with a small black dot despite the images not having anything explicit on them. These censors are absent in the final game. Samantha is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. Appearance: Samantha is a small girl who is a similar size to Linda. She has long light blonde hair that tapers into an accessory and has darker blonde flicks of hair at each side of her face. Her hair accessory resembles a human figure in a conical shape. It has a blue forehead, purple face and red eyes with white teeth. It further has a darker purple body with a white collar and golden button. Samantha's hat is striped purple, pink and green with another accessory at the tip. This accessory has a blue face with darker blue eyes, white teeth, a red body and a white collar with a gold button. Her dress is pink-purple with green buttons and she wears teal-colored orb bracelets. Her boots are yellow with white frills. Her weapon is a fish toy. It is blue on top and yellow on the bottom with red lips. Its eye is a darker blue, red and yellow, and it has a blue fin. When thrown, it has a diamond-shaped red chain, and when its mouth is open it has sharp white teeth. Manual description: Samantha is the second youngest of the sisters. Indeed, she was born less than a year after Linda. Before she was seduced by the demons of vanity, Samantha loved playing with her plastic toy fish. Now Samantha's love for her favorite toy has been perverted, and the fish has become a deadly living weapon that can grapple large objects and throw them at Linda. Strategy. Quotes. Meaning. Here it comes. Trivia. Samantha could be seen as a counterpart to Linda, since her appearance and way of attacking is strikingly similar. Android V2.1 is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. Appearance: Android V2.1 is a humanoid satellite. She has a domed head with a pink lining, silver face, yellow round eyes and a red triangular mouth. She has a three-pronged silver antennae on top of her head. Her top is pink with silver sleeved, and pink skin can be seen underneath. Her skirt is silver like a satellite dish with a pink rim. She has light-colored bloomers underneath and her shoes are red. Manual description: Anne was the nerd of the family, up until she discovered the joys of powdering her nose and applying mascara. Anne loved computers and astronomy. Thus her inner image of perfect beauty is to be transformed into a satellite orbiting her own planet. Android drops two different kinds of Zico which form a chain for conduction electricity to zap Linda. The yellow Zico are the source of the charge, the blue Zico conduct. Strategy: any hit on Android V2.1 is a strong hit. The difficult is simply finding her on her spherical planet. Quotes. Damage received. Entering attack mode. Trivia. Android V2.1's mouth is red in-game but appears as white teeth in her North American manual art. Demo Nica is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. Appearance: Demo Nica is never shown in-game, however her silhouette can be seen when lightning flashes. She appears to be very muscular and top-heavy and holds an axe in her left hand. Manual description: Demo Nica has an unhealthy passion for all things horror-related. Books, movies, comics, you name it, she's into it. As such, the demons of vanity have transformed her into the ultimate visage of terror, a being so horrible that to even look at her is fatal. As Linda battles Demo Nica, she must try to keep her out of the room. If Demo Nica manages to break through one of the room's many barricaded doors or floor grates, it's game over. Linda's only hope is to use sound and the holes in the wall to track Demonica's location. Strategy. During Demonica's fight, Linda must stop her from coming inside to the room she's in. Demonica will run around the circular room and try to enter through the stained glass windows, doors, or trap doors. You can tell where she is with audio cues as well as seeing her run by through the small windows between doors. Wherever Demonica chooses to try and break through, Linda must grab it to deal damage to her. To successfully use the exorcism attack on Demonica, you must be quick when grabbing the door or window or Demonica might move away. When Demonica is behind the unique statue, it will shoot lasers and send enemies towards Linda. It's best to deal with the enemies quickly. Quotes. Damn it. Time to die. Trivia. Demonica is the only boss who is never actually seen. Her appearance in the manuals and in-game gallery is instead the statue from her boss arena. She is the only boss to have a unique game over cutscene. When hit, she uses the voice line "Damn it," pitched down. This voice line is shared with Mirage and Siren. Demonica's true face and hand seem to be visible in her portrait from the Museum of Agony. Jelly-chan is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. Appearance. Jelly-chan is a green blob with a noticeable nose and lips. Her eyes are multicolored white, red and blue. Manual description. Jelly-chan has a great weakness for cakes and candy. Rather than give them up to lose weight, she embraced the big is beautiful philosophy. The demons took this belief to a ridiculous extreme, transforming her into a giant, gluttonous blob. Now Jelly-chan is hungrier than ever, and in her new form she can absorb and eat anything she touches. Thanks to her spongy body, Jelly-chan is resistant to regular attacks. Look to the skies for inspiration. Strategy. During the fight there is a random chance that Jelly-chan will be struck by lightning, which will cause damage to her. Quotes. Now I'm really mad. Oh, take this. Etymology. Jelly-chan's name comes from jelly, referring to her form, and the Japanese honorific chan, which is used for children and girls. Trivia. In pre-release screenshots, the sky in Jelly-chan's arena was bright blue instead of cloudy. In further pre-release screenshots, Jelly-chan was colored blue instead of green. Cyan is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. Appearance. Cyan is a tall humanoid female with textured blue skin. She has large, alien-like pink eyes and a pink orb in her chest. She has 4 arms and is distinctively tall. Manual description. The smallest in the family, Cyan always felt herself inferior to her sisters because of her height. In her demonic form she has become a towering, gigantic stationary alien waging war against a battalion of tiny jetpack shock troopers. The troopers are Linda's ally in this battle, and Linda must keep them in the air and fighting if she wants to defeat Cyan. Strategy. Similar to Siren, Linda must use the smaller NPCs in Cyan's arena to defeat the boss. She must grab each NPC that Cyan has attacked so that they can fly again and take down Cyan's shield. Once this is achieved, Cyan is open to attack from Linda. Quotes. You're no match for me. My invasion begins. Get out of my sight. Invade. This isn't possible. Trivia. Despite Cyan's manual description stating she is the shortest of her sisters, the model for her sister is random, so won't always match this fact. Mirage is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. Appearance. Mirage takes on the appearance of a bandaged mummy with golden adornments. She has a teal colored neck piece and belt. Her golden headdress has purple and green eye patterns. Her hands are red and have wrappings around her wrists. Manual description. Mirage always enjoyed Egyptian culture and mythology. In her vision of perfect beauty, she pictures herself as mummified temptress in a sarcophagus outfit. Mirage uses the desert to her advantage, creating a tornado of sand to chase after Linda. If only there was some way to make the sand turn solid. Strategy. To deal major damage to Mirage, Linda must lure her over to an oasis, a body of water, so that when she uses her sandstorm attack it will harden and leave her open for attack. Quotes. Damn it. I'm gonna kill you. Hey. Watch your step. I can't move. Somebody, help me. Etymology. Mirages. Name comes from mirages that are often seen in deserts when the heat warps the image of the air. It links to her theme and boss arena. Mirage's name may be a reference to Silhouette Mirage, an earlier game by Treasure. Trivia. Mirage uses the same "damn it" voice line as Siren. Spirit is a boss from Stretch Panic and one of Linda's 12 sisters. She acts as the final boss. Appearance. Spirit takes on the appearance of a ghostly woman. She has a transparent body with long arms that somewhat counterpart Linda's scarf. Her skin is white and she has a short blue bob end. Fringe. On her head is a white tiara. Her top is blue and she has white poofy sleeves with spiked edges. Her skirt is pink with a spiked white layer over it. Her hands are dark red with a gold cuff and bracelet. She has 4 fingers with a gold ring on each forefinger. Manual description. The eldest member of the family, Spirit has become Linda's ultimate adversary. Spirit's dream was to become a ghost, a formless apparition with the ability to influence the world of the living. She does so through the use of 2 phantom claws, the only part of her body that is real for SE. Spirit's desire for children also manifests itself in her demon form, creating deadly Zako statues to assist her. Strategy. Linda can only damage Spirit by her red hands. If she grabs them enough, they will become weak and Linda can pull them. If she pulls them towards the fire at the edge of Spirit's boss arena, it will cause extra damage to Spirit. Quotes. Oh, that hurts. You're being naughty. Come to me, Linda. Don't try to run. Naughty little girl. That wasn't very nice. Trivia. Spirit is the only boss to call Linda by name. Now by this point, after writing 19 pages worth of speech for me Zira, and with my settings being placed on the slowest reading, if Invisible hasn't yet finished the game, it would mean he either got stuck on a boss fight, or is grinding for more Bonita Zako points. In which case, there is nothing more for me to say, so, take care and good luck. Thanks for watching the long play for Stretch Panic on the PS2, a game released in 2001. Now once the gameplay finishes, enjoy the fandom's wiki gallery images. Once I stop talking, Invisible will have to fill in with his own chatter, unless he chooses to make me repeat all the information I have already read one more time. This has been with you Zira from Microsoft ClaroRead Brave browser extension, and this has been Let's Play Stretch Panic, Zira. Signing out. Bye.
First and foremost, I'd like so much to thank ClaroRead for having this beautiful voice to read for us all of this information. Yes, I placed her on the next to the slowest possible speed as is. The available voices for the United States are David.
1 2 3 4 5.
Mark,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Zira.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You have also the Canadian English, Richard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Linda. Quite literally.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think I should have made Linda to read everything instead of Zira. You know, just for the gigs of it. You also have the French Canadian Caroline.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Claude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And finally, Nathalie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was introduced to ClaroRead while studying French. They told me that it will help me with pronunciations and whatnot. I'm going right now to just open up for the gallery. We will check it once everything is done. For now, since Zira's mission is over, I shall continue with you throughout the mission until we're done. I completely forgot to write for Zira to speak about this. The game tends to break sometimes, and also the point collecting minigame is not easily finished. Pacific Island EX level has only 20 points. This should be able to give us quite a number of points enough for us to finish off. Frankly, I have nothing to comment about everything that Zira already spoke about, since she explained the entire game completely alongside with the story. So basically, yeah, the story follows some kind of the same setup for Cinderella in its storyline. If they were to say that Linda's father first married Linda's mother, and then Linda's mother died, then he married the other sister's mother, who gave birth to 12 daughters. That would have been not only just funny, also that means he would have loved his second wife even more than Linda's wife. I mean, for God's sake, who gets to own 13 daughters? We're just asking for a disaster by them. So basically, Linda, this girl out here, is the game's protagonist, obviously. And the scarf we are controlling right now with R1, and the right analog stick is her gift from her father. So basically, she and her father both are quite dignified, according to the wiki, and very much charlotte. While her mother and sisters are all vain and the embodiment, quite literally, of the vanity sin. If you want me to make Linda's voice, read once again the Wikipedia, don't really mind it, because one thing I forgot completely to program Zira to speak out about was the possibility for the game to crash, or for me to have to restart the emulator again. Amazing. By the way, the emulator I'm right now using is PCSX2 or 1.6. The one I used to use previously was 1.4. This is basically the more advanced one. When I am behind the Bonita Zaku, I'm trying to catch their heads. Their heads are the weakest point. So those who are bottom lovers, please keep your fetish for yourselves. And as you saw already from the club EX level, these things are not humans. Zaku are demons. And these guys, whenever they fall down, their comically sized breasts will turn into helicopter propellers blades, and they will be carried back to the levels floor. The black burritas only will push me out of boundaries. Reds, as usual, will try to fight me with their breasts, or will try to jump over me and crush me with their By the way, if I wish to truly grind for points to fight all the sisters innocent at once, it's possible. Even 99 points will be kind of not enough, and at the same time almost overdue. The name of the sisters that Zira for some reason couldn't speak was Dominica. Who the hell names their daughters Demonica, Spirit, and Sinner? Sinner I would understand it, but seriously, a girl named Spirit, a girl named Demonica. We shall accept the wiki after I finish off the game first. 55 points is not half bad right now. So, yeah. We have here Jedi-chan. We have here the next enemy. I'm not really going to read okay. This is the other XX level. According to my knowledge, the level with the highest possible number of points for you to gather is the ice one. This is the Gallery of Shame. The only way for you to enter it is by a torpedo string. This is Sinner. L1 to see her. I'm not really sure what the point of this is. Oh. Okay. This is her model. L2 to back off. Left click. This is Zaku Bonita. L1. Yeah. L2. Okay, right, left arrow stick a little to the right and a little to the left. This is a spinner. I'm not really sure what's the point really of the right, wait a minute. They said I could, yeah, we can stretch a little bit freely using the red dot. Seriously, there is no point to it. L2, right? This is a Siren. I think I'll be showing you the death scenes to every one of them before we fight Spirit. Spirit is the last boss fight. This is Miss Mecca. The real enemy is the one that is here and on top of it. This is an Android version 2.1. For her, the ultimate beauty was to turn herself into an android. Understandable. This is Faye Sof. Sure. This is another Bonita. This is Jiri-chan. Nothing but Jiri. Bonita, Zaku, Bonita Zaku, Bonita Zaku, Bonita Zaku. This is Sender. Again. Now to exit this place here, we will have to press select. On the PS4 controller, that's what I pressed for share. The camera doesn't really care much about Linda's own appearance, but yeah, this is Linda. And funny enough, she is a female protagonist in a video game, yeah. Kill me. 3 more sisters to go after we finish off this one. As I told you, the game is really not that long. Great. I was recording my voice. She's supposed to be the second youngest sister, but once again, I remind you, every sister has the possibility of 27 models, appearances to appear with. But for the sake of the canonicality, she's supposed to be the second smallest one. And also, this is supposed to be the other type of Linda. Her weak point is her whip. I need to find a way to defeat her. What? Hey. Wow. Now. Ignition. Oh, seriously? Get here. Get here. So I need to make her... Ow. Come on now. Finally, where is she? Ignition! Exorcism done. Now just defeat her. Defeat her. Finish her. Jade, come on. Finish her. Oh no. Wow. I messed up. Move it. Not again. Ow. Claw attack. I have for you here a scarf attack. Done. By the way, this is not the only animation that the sisters make. Her more rounded ones walk in their place, and the ones with the skirts dance in place. Okay, now we have unlocked the rest of them. Demonica. I forgot your name, sorry. And let's see. Sorry, I don't memorize all their names. Giving a person who is bad with the name recognition a game about literally fighting. Wow, she needs 4 points. Demonica next. Giving them a game about 12 sisters is a little too much. Demonica is the only sister that will never be allowed to see her face or her shape, because she will be rather a unique case. She's literally outside, trying to get inside. Here's the strategy view. If Demonica manages to enter, it's an instant game over. Oh no. Where? Where? Now, we need more exorcism. Out of my face! The other one, quickly. I need to exercise her as soon as possible. Where? I don't see him. Ow! You! This is just unfair. Get back here. The other gamer. Faster. The last attack should be the exorcism. Otherwise, we'll fail. Now! Ignition! I said ignition. Where's she at? For real now. Where's she? Again. Ow. It looks like I'm going to fail. Step away from me. Finish her. If Demonica is able to enter into the room, she will kill you instantly. For some reason, her perfect image of beauty is literally so horrible that merely looking at her would kill you right away. The one behind me most likely is a spirit. Why am I exactly playing this Stretch Panic when I should be playing Prince of Persia? For two reasons. First and foremost, change of pace from Dungeons 3. Don't tell me you'll catch it again. And I'll have now to fight Demonica once again. For God's sake, seriously. How do I know? Because the little notification for the PS2 memory card entering just vanished. The game once again crashed. For God's sake, seriously now. I think these are the problems with the 1.6 version, because when I played this first time on
Stretch Panic.
1.4 version, it never crashed this often. Never. In fact, I finished the entire game in a single sitting. This is weird. Again, 50 points. I'll have to once again fight Demonica. Yeah. 4 again for them. Fine. Let's fight Demonica once again. See what model this time we will get. Out of the 27 possibilities. Wow. This is this time a small sister for her. Again, I remind you, the sister's appearance is not set in stone at all. She looks so horrible that it is better for you not to even see her. Quickly. Ignition! It failed. I lost 5 points just right now. Ignition again! I didn't ask for this. Where is she? And yes, if you couldn't tell by now, that girl was lynched. The one on the other the one on the other side of the glass screen is named the lynched girl. What now? If she breaks it through that mirror, I'm done. The moment Demonica enters this place, I instantly will die. Out of my face. I need to exercise her as fast as possible. Ignition! Forgot. It's not funnel. What is she now? Where? Where are you? There. Exorcism is done. I just now need to defeat her quickly. Once, come on. Defeat her already. Not much now left. What? Where? To that side. Find the glass this time. Village girl, quickly. Game. In order to play this game, I'm using the PS4's controller, the DualShock 4. Problem with it is I'm using it with the Bluetooth setting, and every time I, for some reason, disconnect the Bluetooth, I get error code number 10. For that, I'm starting to wonder if I'll have to reset the laptop for its emulator every time I wish to play for you any of the Kagero games. For the Prince of Persia games, I already uploaded every single backup video from the Warrior Within. I am trying to get the files for the Two Thrones uploaded soon. And as for the Sands of Time, I am searching for them because I know I have a backup. I just don't remember where I placed it at. I began today rather very early because I wish to get done with this game. It is very short. Stretch Panic has a very nice story, very nice premise.
Invade.
Excuse me? These guys here are your own allies. You want to make sure that all of them are freed. Then they will fight for you. Out of my face, please. Here, then. This is how you fight her.
You're no match for one of my sight. Invade.
So the father of Linda is the good guy, supposedly. Her mother was very much vain.
My invasion begins. Get out of my sight.
Where is the other soldier? Here. Exercise now. Ignition. Two or more, one or two more attacks and we're done.
Get out of my sight.
Hold it. Looks like my internet connection with commentaries, chat is okay. Now restored. Move on. Stop. Come on now. Help our allies. Come on now. You here? And you? Come on! Seriously? Come on now. One more. Didn't have much time, honestly, between every attack she attacks with. Here. Move it. No one else? No. Wait a minute, one more. Quickly. Torpedo! One more attack and then she's done. This is really your the true meaning of beauty for you is this one shape. Wow. But maybe for some receptors this game is a failure, but for me it is a fun boss rush. Especially that it's funny, weird, unique, and one of a kind. I'll need the other trooper. That's not. Torpedo, you're done. Are you serious? Yes, for some reason all the female models in this game share the same exact face. With the cat-like lips. Let's quickly save, just in case the game decides to crash. Now, I think we have only 2 more bosses to go. The Egyptian-themed one, and the spirit. Let's go. 5 points right now, for God's sake. I need 5 points to ignite the exorcism attack as is. Last time when I grinded the 99 points, almost 50 were left unused. The game has no difficulty choice. You just fight what you get. And for your sixth sister right here, her true fascination of beauty is to be as omnified temperatures. Wow. Where's the oasis? Where is the oasis? That hurricane is already right now on its way to us. Where is she? Here. Hi. Okay. Ow. Where is she? She's under the ground. Hey you, not hey me. The tornado. Ignition. Are you serious? Quickly. I'm losing too many points. Come on. She's almost done. Come on now. Why not? Hey, in Egypt there were no rockets. Ow. You. You have nothing else to say other than damn it. Away, retire to the oasis. Torpedo! Come on! She's finished. Oh boy. Said that the game only lasts for an hour and a half. Yeah, almost. Because right now, with 6 points left for us, Spirit, we are literally right now at the final boss. The final boss fight. Once Spirit is finished, the game is done. Thank you very much for Zira for reading all the wiki information for us. But before, I believe that you wish to know what happens if Demonica gets to enter into the room with us. I mean, she has no model. Even if we right now go to the here, the Gallery of Shame. Let's see here. Sender, Spinner, Siren, Miss Mecca, Android, Face Off, Samantha, which is supposed to be the other side of Linda, Jelly-chan, Demonica. Yeah, they will not show you her actual form. Here, Cyan. She's still holding the troopers. And here, Mirage. Really? This is what for you true beauty is like? And mummified temperatures? Just sick. Bonita Zaku, Cinder, then the other ones. Okay. Last one will be Spirit. But because I would like to be a little bit more, to start with you, generous, let's go back to fight Demonica. If we have enough points, because this fight right now will give us now 6 points to enter and 5 for the ignition. 11 points overall. To enter here is 0 points. Let me show you what happens if Demonica actually gets to you. Obviously, it's instant death. Wait, there is no fight? Fine then. I wasn't expecting this. So as long as you have already exorcised her sisters, you can't repeat the fight. If you just defeated them, you will have to repeat it. It's not up to you really. Let's face Spirit and get done with this long play. We have more than enough at least for 2 times. Spirit, the final boss. Finally, we get to see a rounded sister. We got this. So for Spirit, her ultimate beauty form is to be a ghost. You are seriously weird. Hi. Forget it. And these Zako are her... these Zako are her minions. Ow! Keep your mouth to yourself. Close it. I'm already here. Stop it with these spikes. We already lost 50% health. Ow. Hey, enough of that. What? Rockets again. Close your mouth. What? You keep summoning your minions. Keep it to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself, Spirit. Hey, keep your hands to yourself. Even though she is your sister, we got this. We need to exercise her as quick as possible. Why is that hand red? Come on. What the hell? Whoa! Hey! Away! Keep your hands to yourself, Spirit. Keep your hands to yourself. Quick ignition. Hey, come on now, this is unfair. Away. Ow. Keep your hands to yourself. I'm going to get killed here. One last attack. The final hit. Then we're done. Stay away from the spikes, please. Destroy the little minions. One attack and we're done. No. Come on. No. Keep your mouth shut. If she touches me, we're done. For literally. Okay, game. Oh, Linda. Scarf. And we got kicked out. Okay. 15 points. I'll have only one single chance to get rid of her demon. One chance only. Same model? Weird. Yes, I'd like to thank very much Zira for all her nice narration. Are you serious? We already failed? Okay, fine, we're done. Just kill her. I cannot exercise anything. Just kill her, we'll need to go back to the EX levels. Just finish her off, please. Yep. Because she slaps you when you go to her. And she looks like a bride. Yeah. Well, here. Don't try to move. Let's finish her off. We need to go out anyway. We need to get out of here either way. We have extreme lacking of points. Sorry, Linda, but you must be killed. Ew. Shut up. Okay, I think it's my fault, personally, since I got a little bit carried away with my expectation to be able to finish off Spirit with one single fight. It wasn't for the spikes. We might have the chance. Regardless, let's go again after the Bonitas to get our points and finish off once and for all the Spirit. So her sisters, the 12, one has a fascination with fire, Cinder. One has a fascination with food, which is Jerry. Samantha is her youngest, supposedly. And she loves so much to play with her plastic fish, so it became her whip. She's supposed to be the alter ego for Linda. Android, honestly, a girl names herself Anne and then Droid. Just like a play on the word play for puns. You have also seriously Monica, really? A girl who's so much obsessed with the horror aspect of everything that her very own beauty is to turn herself into a devil. How messed up are these sisters exactly? And by the way, when I edited the Prince of Persia Warrior Within videos, yes, all the songs within the game got copyright claimed, and I don't like it at all, one single bit. In fact, it has been some time now since I last listened to anything from Godsmack or from Linkin Park. It's when you try to show your love to these bands and you make your own fan-made things or advertisements for them within your own passion, and they claim it for you, that you realize sometimes it's not worth it. Not worth it to be a fan of a musical band. Yeah, the copyright claims are killing my passion for the music that I once loved. I still remember when I had to invest 2 months from my summer vacation to make a single video online for the band Globus. And once I finished it off as an advertisement for both the band and the song, the game I mean alike, it was banned worldwide. I would have said they had a point in banning this stuff because they fear that their so-called fans would steal their profit from them. But once again, I repeat, I used to make videos profitless. I just wish to share my passion with the web. That's it. But now that I have returned back, without an official career, I do require to monetize everything. So yeah, as long as I'm going to get myself paid what I'm doing, that means I have no choice but to either buy the product I am using within my videos, or I could just delete it from the video that has already been recorded since long ago, and then disown the existence of the band to have ever been existed within at least the very videos that I make. So yeah, bands and their clientele, you are killing your own fan bases with your own fear about the adults monetizing your. I get it that bands and their own business are very hard to make, and for us to just profit from their own work is not fair, but also at the same time for us not to be able to show our support for the band themselves in our own hands and our own capabilities. I mean, for the gamers or the fan-made videos makers, our tools are not as wide and varied as the bands themselves can make. I think now with 31 points, we should be able to take on Spirit head-on. First, let's quickly save. I don't want to lose these points. We have so far defeated 11 sisters. Let's go for the last one. Spirit. The eldest. Now, will her model change? Let's see. 525. We have 5 chances to exercise her. She changed a little bit, but it's still the same rounded model. Had I known about the possibility for the game crash or for the save game corruption, regardless, it would have been regardless impossible for me to make Zira read everything else. Shut up. Noodle hands. Keep your hands to yourself, Spirit. I need to quickly choose the right time to exercise her. Away. Away. If you were to tell her that when she was your sister, it's fine really. Shut up. Keep your hands to yourself. Also, I don't want your minions around me. Keep your minions to yourself. Hey! Stay away from me, Spike. She has 3 minions. 4 minions. You never heard before about super saturation? Hey! Ow. Keep your hands to yourself and keep your minions to yourself as well. A rocket. A rocket. I could have reversed it. Keep your mouth to yourself. Hey! Keep your hands to yourself, Spirit. Come on now. Controlling the scarf with this level of chaos in the screen is not easy. I need to exercise it somehow. But how? Too much. There's too much going on. Keep your hands to yourself. I said keep your hands to yourself. Come on now. Stay away from the spikes, please. Keep your hand to yourself. Both of them. We're about to lose the fight between the hands. So now we back. Are you serious? Stop it with the rockets. Go back where you came from. Come on. We're almost done. One more hit and we're done. I can't even reach her like this. Go back where you came from. Come on. Would you like to keep your hands to yourself? Keep that fire to yourself, buddy. She keeps resummoning him. Ow. I think one more attack and we're done. Come on now. This is not supposed to be a hard fight at all. Go back where you came from. Too much chaos going on. How many minions do you need? How many minions do you need in this grid at once? How many? Just how many minions do you need? How many minions do you require to have on the screen at once? This is too much. And now the eldest sister has a small model. This game has no logic. Let's exercise her instantly at once. I cannot control her hands for too long. Go! Exercise now! Are you serious? She cancelled my skill. Now, listen. Go! Are you serious? One more time. Come on. Before she starts throwing minions. Where? No! Go! Are you serious? We already lost. We already lost. I already lost.
Stretch panic.
I'm going to reload our last save. We already lost 3 attempts and then we're done. Okay, let me see here. Since I already have the wiki open. Spirit. Okay, can only damage her by red hands. If she grabs them enough, they will become weak and Linda can pull them. If she pulls them toward the fire at the edge Spirit's boss arena, it will cause extra damage to Spirit. So the fire to the edge. What fire? Okay, now which model will they give her? A tall one. Okay, skip the odd. So this is the fire. Come on now. Exercise here as soon as possible. Go. Go. Done. Ow. Okay, just defeat her. We're done with the exorcism. Come on. She's already summoning minions. Destroy them as soon as possible. I don't want another cluttered screen with too many idioms. Are we? Get here. This is just unfair, seriously. Yo. Oh, hi. Hi. So the other... For God's sake. Keep your fire to yourself. You too. Hi. How do I exactly bring her hands to the fire? How do I exactly bring her hands to the fire? Get out of my fist, Spike. Quickly. Get rid of the minions. Quickly. My face. Minions. Come on, move it. Fire. Bye. You're the one who is going to come to me. I'm the one that's going to take you with me. Ow. I cannot right now fail. We already exercised her. The main goal of the fight is already done. Finish this fight, the game is done. Come on, Linda. Throw away. Then try to move? Why? Oh, come on now! Come on! We're almost done. We're almost killed, I mean what to say. Come on now. Done. Finish that minion. We're done. She killed us. For real now. We were left with 1 point and some random enemy killed her. You know? Okay, let me try once again to exercise her. I'm not sure if I should be attacking her twice. I think only one single scar bomb should be more than enough. Another Toad Sister model this time. Come on, quickly start the bomb at once. Exorcism. Are you serious? She shook us off. At least I finished the exorcism away from my face. Come on now. Another hand. Arm con. Keep your hands away. Where's my scarf at? Come on now. Come on now. I'm going to come to destroy you. I cannot use another scar bomb, sadly. You're the one who burned yourself by yourself. I didn't even touch you. Honestly, for it, I didn't even touch you. Finish her. Only one edge of 1/5 of the star is no. She's almost done. Come on now. Not again. This is a... Come on, Linda. Oh, a million. Okay, this is just being now so super silly. Away from my face, Spirit. Keep your hands to yourself, Spirit. Come on now. Keep your hands to yourself, Spirit. Another minion. Instant destruction. She's almost done. Come on now, Spirit. Finish her. Are you serious? Two minions at once? You're now just playing a coward. Done. Bye. Game set. Game over. 12 out of 12. Game over. No, I'm going to save my game right now. I don't want her to crash again before Spirits fight. For it now. Linda, just save the game. Is it too much to ask you to save the game? Okay, let's leave. Game over. Yeah, we're done. Let's go. Yeah, just keep your eyes on them. Make sure that they have all have turned back. The variety of models that I remember I got in my first playthrough was much different. Are you planning on showing off all this family of the 12 sisters? And one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Spirit was the first one behind her. Not bad of a game, not bad. And for me, here, I at least let's play something. Okay, before we finish off this stream for a stretch panic, one last thing to do,
Stretch Panic.
which is to show you the fan art and the manual art of the game. We are right now at treasure.fandom.com/wiki/stretch panic. This is the main page for the game. This is obviously the main cover art. This is what it's supposed to look like. The story here that I copied for Zira to read for you. I'm going to open up Linda's sister, Siren, Spinner, Sender, Miss Mecca, Face Off, Samantha, Android V2.1, Dominica, Demonica, Jelly-chan, Cyan, Mirage, and Spirit. Also Zaku. Reception, credits, etc. We are here so that I show you the artworks only. This is the cover for the PS2 version. Stretch Panic, the American one. This here is the Freak Out, the European version. It's, by the way, 12 sisters, 12 demons, not 13 demons. We have also here a Freak Out, another cover for it, the European version. This one here is Hippa Linda. You can easily notice the anime style drawing for Linda's face. And here she is standing on her scarf bomb. That's why she has 3 hands coming out of it. Okay, what else do we have here? The other... This is from the manual, I think. She is running away from the demon sisters, also sticking out her tongue in anger. Yes, I think this is from the manual. This explains about Linda in Japanese, alongside with her sister types. This here is Linda in the main hub area. Looks like she's just having a seat while making the scarf scratch for her chin. Some more information about the game, Japanese. Here stretching the face of Zaku. Obviously in Japan everything is unique. Stretch Panic, prepare for a trip of elastic fantasy. Hippa Linda literally means pull Linda, which really won't make sense as much as the name Stretch Panic. Let's close this right here. This is Linda, the main character. Hello, ClaroRead, what's up? You changed your name from Rogue Agent ClaroRead to ClaroRead? Weird. But whatever, as you wish. This is Linda. From here I got all the appearance information, personality-wise and whatnot. We are here for the sake of the artwork. Linda in the previous first phases didn't have as much detailed eyes as now. Then they give her also the flashlight into her face and other details. Some concept art for her at fighting Spinner, and also for her stretching one of the Zaku. I didn't give enough time for this one. Basically the scarf just taking the Zaku's head and stretching it to the maximum. Also here in the sister's description, just dropping by to let you know that I'm working on another Rumble Roses video to post it on my original YouTube channel, while I'll work on something else for my other YouTube channel for later. This is my original channel. Yes, I don't recall you having multiple channels. The Rogue Agent ClaroRead is the other one. For Linda sisters, there is a Spiral, Cinder, Siren, Miss Mecca, Android, Face Off, Demonica, Julie-chan, Samantha, Cyan, Mirage, and Spirit. Yes, the game's engine will give you one of three non-specified models. The short sister, this is just a sample. The tall one, and the rounded one. As you can see here from the very wiki itself, it says that this will result in 27 different variations. Basically, the appearance information about the sisters is not set in stone since they were added later on. Listen here, Siren, her first sister, one of the sisters, and she's an early boss. Siren's original ambition to become a successful opera singer, while in her possessed form, singing to a potential captive audience. The music has the power to transform Siren's case. This transformation is quite well, don't be deceived by her innocent face when Dark Diva sings all hell get loose. I don't want to think of forget about you. Air Force was attempting to reply to your comment, but the site is being a prick. Yeah, I could still. Recently, by the way, ClaroRead, the site has been asking you whether or not you would like to post a comment because it could be offensive. For me, I tell them post anyway because I don't give a shit, honestly, about the comments or what I write. If I am unable to comment it as I wish, then to hell with the site itself. I'm not selling myself low. By the way, we just finished the game. If you wish to watch the entire Let's Play, just watch it from the start. This game is very short. We just finished it within 1 hour, almost 2 hours, and I'm right now just showing off the artwork for the game. That's it. It's okay, really. Air Force doesn't have to push himself too hard. This is the introduction for Siren. The pair here opened with 15 points. This is how you face her off, as well as her captivated audience, as if. This is when she is about to transform, or she's mad at you, because according to this little Zaku, you have already exercised her. This is when you give her 100% damage. Every one of the star edges will give her a specific amount of damage. This is the closed circle. We just literally right now explored all of this within the game itself. As I told you, you arrived here quite late, but it's fine. You could just watch the video offline as is, because this game is very much underrated and very underappreciated. It's fun. This is still better than looks nice later for you too. This is what happens when her captivated audience turns into demons, and this is the true nature of Siren. Some art depicting Linda using her scarf to pull Siren's half body away. Siren's icon in the game, I already showed you these icons as well. Last image is for her using the lightning attack against Linda. This is Siren. Yeah, the opera. By the way, this is not a belt around her waist. Her body is literally separated. top from bottom. Next sister will be Spinner. Spinner is based on a water drinking bird toy, a Japanese one. Even though I see is a pickaxe face. For her, let's see here. What do we have? Some information about the game. This is her introduction. Spinner. Talking about her and introducing her. Seriously, her size is very huge compared with Linda. And this is supposed to be the second youngest sister. She was turned into this shape, Spinner, because she's hyperactive and she likes to keep spinning around herself. Like, for God's sake, who names their daughter Spinner? Wow. One of the 12 sisters, she is an early boss fight as well. Appearance here is explained. I know Rumble Roses is quite obscure because the WWE franchise overtook its franchise. We have Cinder, a super big face with a weird looking body. Cinder is again one of the 12 sisters. Her problem is that she's a pyromaniac. This is her shape from the front. And when she opens up her mouth, she has razor sharp like teeth, and her uvula is her weakest point. Cinder loves to breathe fire on Linda, her sister. Wow. This is her icon in the game. This is Miss Mecca. And no, Miss Mecca is not this robot. Her sister, Linda's sister, literally transformed into this thing above it. Let's see what else. This is the introduction for Miss Mecca. And as the game is exactly told, this icon is supposed to be a little homage for Mega Man. Once again, all the informations can be found within the treasure.fandom.com, the fandom wiki for the game. Stretch Panic. Next up is Face Off. I can't read anything that's already kept here. But basically, Face Off is literally one of her 12 sisters, and she is mad about the beauty of her face. So her ideal image of beauty is literally this thing. She looks disgusting. Some fan work, I think, or some original work. And her icon. Face Off, to defeat her, you have two ways. Either to destroy all the icons on her face. It's the strategy. To deal strong damage to Face Off, Linda must pull her facial features and then pull them back. Doing this will make her look buried in investment and vulnerable to attacks. However, to finish her fight off, you can simply attack her without removing any further facial features. In the video, I showed you that you can continuously use the Scarf Bomb, Scarf Torpedo, against her to finish her rather very quickly. Also, for your own information, ClaroRead, this was the first ever and maybe the only it only really depends on your reception for the video. The first ever video where most of the video was not commentated on by myself, but rather by Zira. Zira is artificial intelligence voice that I use with the ClaroRead here. So yeah, the very start of the game until almost halfway will be Zira only talking, not me. I made her speech to be rather slow so that you understand everything about the game's description and its studio. Samantha is the second youngest sister to Linda. But because she loved to play so much with her plastic fish, she was turned into an ultimate supposed beautiful shape into... Wow. Sorry, buddy. I just accidentally, when I tried to accept your kick-ass comment, the screen for my phone suddenly made you a moderator. Sorry. Instead of just pressing allow the comment, I accidentally added you as a moderator. Sorry, didn't mean to do this. So, for what was her name again? Samantha. Samantha's shape in her introduction is a puppet with a whip with a fish in the end of it. Her main attack, just like Linda, is by the whip itself. She tries to get rid of you. The icon for the game, for the boss fight, and some more art. Once again, I remind you that the Street Panic is just a boss rush style game. I believe that Zira already read for you the entire story as is, so there's no need for me to repeat it. Android is one also of Linda's 12 sisters, and she has a mad fascination with everything that is space. So she ends up transforming herself in the perfect beauty shape into literally an android. Yeah, and she has her own planet that she keeps flying around. Amazing. Here is Linda running away from the minions that we just right now fought. This is what Android looks like when she is open and deploying her minions. Linda among the minions. And finally, her profile picture. This is Demonica. Demonica is one of Linda's two sisters, and she has, almost like you, Jordan, a fascination with everything that is horror. Let me read this for you, even though Zira has already read it as is. She has an unhealthy passion for all things terror related. Books, movies, comics, you name it. She's into it as such. The demons of vanity have transformed her into the ultimate visage of terror, a being so horrible that to even look at her is fatal. As Linda battles the Demonica, she must try to keep her out of the room. If Demonica manages to break through the room's many barricades, door or floor gates, it's game over. Linda's only hope is to keep her use the sons or the hoods to track the Demonica's location. Who names their daughter Demonica? Yet again, the world of celebrities and their lunacy naming is not too much unknown. This is the stage, I think. Introduction. Yeah, the introduction is actually shown except her boss form. Demonica is supposed to look like a lumberjack with big arms, a hand with an axe, and some other stuff. I hope for someone to actually use an out-of-boundaries program on the emulator to show us what truly her form is like. Linda with her scarf, waiting for her the sign to a fighter, another fine art, and her door icon. Jilly-chan, again, who names their daughter Jilly? Jilly is fascinated with candy and cake. She, rather than losing weight, she embraced the idea of big is beautiful, as in the feminist ideology of beauty in all shapes and sizes. The demons took this belief to a ridiculous extreme, transforming her literally into a giant gelatinous blob. From her humanoid form into this thing. They turned her literally into a slime. Yes, you do have to find a slime sister. Unbelievable. Next one is Cyan. Cyan always felt herself an inferior to her sisters because of her height. In her demonic form, she has become a towering tower, gigantic stationary alien wagging around, wore a giant battalion of tiny jetpacks here. The troopers will help Linda fight her sister, but the final strike has to be dealt by her. Sorry that I began the streaming very early today, Rodan. I know that you would have liked to watch the game itself online and live, but since I have been getting lots of problems, especially with my Bluetooth connection, it's not easy. Frankly, I was about to restart the entire laptop before I began playing because I had an error message code 10. The Bluetooth didn't want to start functioning, but then once I began with the recording, suddenly the controller can once again function. If this problem was to repeat while I play Kagero Deception games, it will be a disaster. Next sister is Mirage. Mirage has a fascination with Egypt and everything Egyptian, to the point where her she has she enjoys the Egyptian culture and mythology. In her vision, the perfect beauty should be a mummified temptress in a sarcophagus. She's into BDSM, basically. For some reason, I read "Somebody help me" as "Somebody love me." Wow. At least you are attempting to do something with your YouTube. Yeah, true. For Mirage, she is literally a flying sarcophagus, and her for the game, her catchphrase is "damn it." Every time you attack her, she will scream "damn it, damn it, damn it." So at first I thought that Mirage was this flying thing, but no, the mummified demon is her form. Flying through the desert and fighting her sister. Wow. If you ever had a sister that you're mad at, just play this game and you'll have 12 sisters to beat up. This is a spirit, the eldest sister of the 12 sisters. Rodan, have you yet, didn't you notice yet how many times I said that this girl has 12 sisters? Yes, two people were so much in love to the point where they had to go through boom and get 13 daughters and no sons. 13. For Spirit, She has become Linda's ultimate adversary. She dreams to become a ghost, a formless apparition with the ability to influence the world of the living. She does so through the use of 2 phantom claws, the only part of her body that's real per se. Spirit desires for children also manifests itself in the demon form, creating deadly Zaku statues to assist her. Yeah, for Spirit, who names their daughter Spirit? Whatever. She demands control and complete submission from everyone else. Also, her minions are very annoying. I was defeated by her maybe 2 to 3 times before I finished her off. This is the introduction. If I'm not mistaken, I already have downloaded the manual. Let me check it for it, but once we finish off the Zaku page. The Zaku are the vanity demons. If you want, I could just make... should I make Zari read this for you? So that you get an idea about what to expect when you start the video? I can. What do you say, Rodan? Do you want me to read or you want ClaroRead to read? Even though Zari read this entirety while I was playing the game from the start of the video, it's really fine. Okay, ClaroRead. Let's check here. Yeah, Zira, sorry. Your name is Zira. Okay. Zira, take it off.
Zuko are the main antagonists of Stretch Panic. They're vanity demons that have targeted Linda's sisters.
Continue.
Zuko vaguely resemble bird with their beak-like faces. They have round black eyes and large toothed smiles. Different types of these Zuko vary, as some have arms and legs and some have only one pair of them. The Zuko that appear when a sister is turned into a demon hold trumpets and drums with drumsticks. The Zuko with trumpets have red heads, yellow arms, and green and yellow bodies in addition to a yellow trumpet. The Zuko with drums have purple faces, cream arms and legs, and yellow and pink bodies. Their drums are light pink and white with a yellow and orange drumstick. Unlike most Zuko, they have small white wings on their back.
The thing is, after Arfuirl heard me making the voice of Google Translate read some stuff, he demanded me to have this voice, Zira, to read the entire thing and be the only commentator on a full video. Problem with that is, she ran out of dialogue to read for me before I finished the game. So I had to take it over. These are the Zaku that turn Linda's sisters into demons. The Bonita Zaku. The only reason why troll gamers actually play this game. Trolls, the Bonita Zaku are per se the Zaku that you will fight to gain the points to fight your sisters' demon forms. They have comically large breasts and simple faces with cat-shaped mouths. If you noticed, everyone in the game has a cat-shaped mouth for some reason, even Linda included. All the Bonita Zaku have one-piece swimsuits And frankly speaking, if you watch the rest of the Let's Play, you will see that they are not humans at all. These are the X-World Zaku. They don't appear in the game because they are only exclusive to Hippa Linda, the Japanese version. Also for the Android minions, we already saw them. For the Zaku appearances, again, Linda with her scarf scratching her chin here. The manual in Japanese. Her sticking her tongue against all the demon sisters behind her, the 12. Some Zaku art also. I believe that was for the main hub. This is the logo for the truck at the start of the game. And last two images are this stretching the Zaku, alongside with this stretching the Zaku's head as well. Give me a moment, please. I'd like to check if I have still the manual with my collection in the hard disk. Be right back. One moment. Okay, here you go. This is a freak out or stretch panic manual. 10 pages only. With it, I'm going to finish off the stream, since we have already finished the game as is. So first page, just the cover. The introduction for how to start the game, contents, etc. Sorry that the English manual is not as colorful as the Japanese one. The controller, the analog controller, the Shock 2. Controls, the game screen, Linda's health, the enemy health, Linda, the enemy, current locked enemy, stretch points, explaining the whole user interface. The story, the thing is for treasure.co. The studio that made this game previously only made the cel-shaded storyboard animation. So the animation, introduction animation itself is not too much clear to explain what is going on exactly and to introduce the game. And since this is a 2001 game, they had with it the story written in the manual. So unless you read the manual, which already Zira did in the start of the game video, you will not be able to understand what's going on. Main menu, getting started with your goal, the Museum of Agony, the saving the game, and reveal more doors. The point system, how you defeat the Zaku, Bonita Zaku, and then go after the sisters. Obviously, we have Linda's artwork in the background with her scarf. The sisters' realm, the AX worlds, the Bonita Zaku, the local target and stretch points, controlling Linda, controlling the demon scarf. You have the extending the scarf, stretching, attack technique, snap attack, which literally just snap them at them, the torpedo attack, the attack technique to throw a small object at the enemy, the jump scarf flip, and finally the scarf bomb, your only way to defeat the sisters. Using the scarf bomb to exorcise the demons. We have also the Gallery of Shame, already showed it off within the video. The shame instructions, you could view whatever you have already defeated, and then you can just stretch them again. The player, Linda and the Demon Scarf, Sender, Spinner, this I believe are all the description that we just saw within the wiki itself. Android, Spirit, Treasure Corp, Conspiracy Entertainment Europe, Conspiracy Entertainment US. I expected, if you can give me a moment, I could maybe search for the Japanese HIPAA Linda manual so I can show it off, because this one is the European version one. I only prepared this one to show off, not the other one. Found it within archives. I think I'm not really sure again what was the name of the site, but honestly, the pages in the English one are not as interesting as the pages in the Japanese one. But I do believe that would be about it for this stream regardless, since I already let's played the game. I believe yeah, I'll have that little bit edited just in case. So I hope that even if you came here quite late, I hope that everybody enjoyed this quick long play for Stretch Panic. Freak Out HIPAA Linda, a very obscure and unknown gamer role. I hope that it was entertaining and enjoyable. I hope that you got to see something quite interesting and unique, for once at least. Since this game is super short, this game can be defeated with that flawlessly within at maximum 1 hour and a half. We reached about around 3 hours simply because I had the game crash on me multiple times, and the save file itself didn't work as intended. You will see once you watch the video, honestly. Sorry that I have nothing else to show you because I already recorded the whole thing. You'll have to just see it offline once the stream is over. So what do I have to say about Linda's, or rather Stretch Panic, the game? One of the more underrated games for the PS2 from 2001. Very unique take on how to use your world and its systems. Very weird and creative gaming system for a boss rush style. Having 12 sisters with 27 variations possible that will change depending on the game system itself. It's not set in stone. And simply put, showing you how one single soul, that is Linda, the smallest one of them, was spared from the demons of vanity because she has no vanity inside of her. She loves the way she is, and she loves the scarf that her sisters keep making fun of. That was actually a gift from her father. Shows you a very strong relationship between Linda and her father, while the sister's mother was vain and her sisters took after her for some reason. The story really is just weird take on Cinderella. But regardless, it's a parody basically, with Linda having a very good payback against all her 12 sisters. With that being said, I would give Stretch Panic out of 10 for the creativity and for the uniqueness, 6. For the story itself, let's give it a 7. And for overall the time, it's not too long. Its time is rather very nice, and you can just finish it off and go do something else very quickly. And by the way, this is my second playthrough to it. First playthrough was very much early on, and I finished it almost as quick as this. But Spirit never gave me that level of trouble before. So having replayed the game just so that I show it to you and share my experience with you shows you that this game won my favor. So overall, to finish off with the overall rating, I don't care that it crashed on me, because the first time I played it, it didn't crash even once. Maybe because I was using the other emulator, but regardless, I would give it final score of 7.5 out of 10. It gets a 7.5 out of 10, which means it is it gets the score of good. Good to very good. Would I care to play it again? I already played it now twice. So yeah, I could try to play it again to see what kind of sister models I could end up with, but not right now, obviously, because I need to focus more on uploading more of the Prince of Persia trilogy for you. As I said before, I already uploaded all the second game, Prince of Persia Warrior Within, for the PS2 from my older backups, because I'm not going to repeat the game, all of it on the emulator. I will try to upload the Two Thrones ASAP. Problem is, I cannot find my Sands of Time Let's Play. So either I find it within one of the older hard disks as a backup, or I'll have to replay it all over again on the emulator. I'm not sure if I can or not. Regardless, once I do so, most likely I'll be going after Kagero Deception. If you love this, if you like the Stretch Panic with its uniqueness and the power to literally stretch everything as elastic plastic and fight off your sister's demonic forms, a very underappreciated game, then I guarantee you will be shocked with Kagero Deception, because it takes itself to the whole new level. Sorry about what? I can still read, even though the scene is placed on my ending scene. I am opening the live chat right in front of my face. Anyway, with that being said, I think that will be it for Stretch Panic's long play. I'm sure, yeah, long play for the PS2. Very good. Had I known there is an option in ClaroRead for Linda's voice, I would have used it, but whatever. Zira's voice is nice, as is. With that being said, I'd like to thank all of my viewers, commentators, subscribers, fans, followers, and friends, and from the Beasts of the Altered Empire, the Altered Beasts of Loyalty, and everyone from the free YouTube Friends Discord server. By name, Thunderstruck Gaming, BH09 Gaming, Lux Bear, Marcos, Nitro Crash, Mark Icy, Rogue Agent Carodan, which is right now with us on the live chat, Cryfield, ZPTV123, Matthew 1121, Stagarda Crawl 85, Arfuirl, Muscleban Gaming, Public Cypress. Until the next time when we will be doing something else, or searching a little bit more for my Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, until I find it. Let's see whatever project will be next. Till next time, this has been with you, Invisible, from Invisible's Gaming Channel, striking at your hearts from the dark side of the moon. And we also featured ClaroRead's Brave browser extension, Artificial Intelligence Zira, who read for you all the commentary from the start of the video. Till next time, Invisible with you, sign out. Stay healthy, stay careful, take care of yourselves and your families. We are living in a very hard and painful time. Appreciate everything that others do for you, and remember always my motto: it's much easier to show your appreciation to others while you are alive. That is, excuse me. It is much cheaper to show your appreciation and credit to others during life than it is to buy flower for the dead. So it's better to give credit where credit is due when you are alive. Till next time, Invisible with you, sign out. Take care all and good luck. Stop the stream. Thank you, ClaroRead, for your beautiful participation.